Today I'm going to talk about the 10 things people with amazing skin do. What do they do? What do they recommend for you to do for you to have amazing skin? The first thing is going to be pretty obvious, but it's eat well. Eat well. So that does not mean that McDonald's would be eating well, not that anyone would think that, but it could be the spectrum of the rainbow, right? Lots of colors, lots of things like that. So your blueberries, your spinach, lots of variety of color. So it's just as important what you eat as what you put on your skin for your skin. The next thing, which is number 2 on the 10 things people with amazing skin do, is to drink lots of water. I mean, we've heard this, right? Over and over. We hear this all the time. So what does that mean, lots of water? You know, that's kind of vague. So lots of water could be different for different people. If you spend a lot of time outside, you need to be drinking more water. If you're exercising, you need to be drinking more water. If you're sedentary, obviously a little bit less. We've heard kind of 2 things. Oh, you should drink, 8 glasses of 8-ounce water a day. Or you should drink half of your weight in ounces. Number 3 that goes along with this drinking is to exercise regularly. So when I say regularly, I don't mean 3 hours once a week. I mean 20 minutes a day. Doesn't have to be huge, doesn't have to be big. Why is exercising good for your skin? First of all, it boosts your mood, it relieves stress, and it also improves your circulation. So all of those things are good for your skin. So if you're stressed, what do you have? You have breakouts. If you're exercising, you're gonna feel a lot less of that, so that's great. Number 4 is going to be, okay, I'm bad at this one. I am not good about this one, is hands off. Hands off. Okay, it covers a couple different things. Hands off means this kind of stuff, right? Your hands on your face, touching your skin. What's on your hands? Bacteria, all sorts of things. Unless you're like crazy incessant about washing your hands like all the time, there's gonna be bacteria around. So if you're touching your eyes and you're touching your face and you're touching your mouth, all that bacteria is on there. So just keep that in mind. And the other thing is that if you are gonna like do something with your eyes or something, make sure you wash your hands for that. Your cell phone. How dirty is your cell phone? I almost don't want to know. Like if somebody swabbed my phone, I'd almost be afraid to know this information because, you're touching it, it's on the table, it's in your pocket, it's in your purse. It's not clean. It's not great. So, okay, to-do list, put it in your phone. Once a week. I say put it in your phone. How ironic, right? Clean that phone. Once a week, clean that phone, at least. The other thing is that I am a picker. Like, if I have a scab, if it's on my face, if it's on my arm, if it's on my leg, I am a picker, and I have to be better about this because this is not good if you want to have great skin because it can cause scars, it can cause issues. So it's really important that you don't do this. Okay, I need a note for myself on this because I am not good about this. So number 5 is to wear SPF. If someone asks me one thing, the most important thing that you do for your skin, it is to wear sunscreen every day. Even if the sun doesn't even seem to be out, you are getting sun, you are getting those UV rays. So yes, every single day. That means inside, outside, rain or shine. If you live in Idaho, if you live in Florida, rain or shine, every day. Biggest game changer for your skin of everything. So the next thing, number 6, is to seek the shade. This goes along with the previous one of wearing sunscreen. If you are out and about, which you should be going out and having fun and doing things and going to the beach and going to the pool, you need to seek out the shade. There's plenty of places. Bring an umbrella, sit in the shade if you're at the pool. If none of those are options, if you're hiking and you're just out and about, broad rimmed hat, big sunglasses is where you can go like all Hollywood, and protect yourself. It's for your face, but for everything. The next thing is to wash nightly. I get it. I understand. You get tired and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do it. I just want to go to bed. I'm done. I've had the day of my life and I'm just over it, right? We've all been there. But do you know how much pollution, bacteria, sweat, and grime your skin is exposed to on a daily basis? I'd probably not want to know the specifics on it, actually. A ton. So the most important thing for you to do at night is to wash your face. And I get it, I get lazy too at night. But I have a secret, like, lazy routine. You see them at the stores. I could recommend a fantastic one. Those makeup removers or those little cloths that you can wipe off things in your face. At the bare minimum, that's the bare minimum, you wipe everything off of the day, because otherwise you're laying on it and it's on your pillow and it's just like getting ground into your skin, and it's on your pillow. So maybe next time, tomorrow night, when you did wash your face, guess what's already still on your pillow? All that bacteria. So that's gross. So let's get that out. So either change your pillowcase every day, which who's going to do that? I'm not going to do that. I'm way too lazy to do that. But I'm less lazy to wipe my face off. And for me, what I do when I'm feeling those days, and I have plenty of those days, I use the wipe, and then I will throw on a moisturizing cream, and most of the time I'll do an eye cream as well. It's just a simple thing that literally takes less than a minute to do, so it's well worth it. So number 8 of these things that people with great skin do is to cleanse kindly. If you ever see something on your face and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're like scrubbing all crazy and you're doing these things, that is exactly what you shouldn't do. Absolutely do not do that. So you don't want to traumatize your skin. You don't want to traumatize it at all. So that also applies to the temperature of your water, especially in the winter, because we're cold, so we tend to use a lot hotter water when we're washing our body, our face and our body. And if you notice that your skin is a lot drier in the winter, part of that has to do with the temperature of the water. So when you're washing your skin, you don't want to be too hot or you don't want to be too cold. You want to have a nice warm, but not too much, and don't over scrub it. Kind of moving along with not, being kind to your face, is exfoliation is super, super important. However, you do not want to over exfoliate, that your skin is going to start producing all this extra oil, right? So I would say probably the best schedule for exfoliation is about 1 to 3 times a week. That is more than enough, and that is great. So if you, first of all, never exfoliate, you're doing a huge disservice to your skin. What you're doing is that you're leaving the leaves on your lawn and watering it. So that water is not even getting to the grass, right? Because the leaves are holding it there. The same thing goes with not exfoliating. You're not getting down to the skin. So if you're just putting on a moisturizer, you're doing your skin disservice, right? So exfoliation, what it helps do to you is it reveals brighter, smoother, and softer looking skin. And that means if it's on your face or anywhere on your body. So exfoliation is amazing, and that's the 9th thing that you can do, people with great skin do. So, and the last thing that goes along with everything else that we talked about is to moisturize daily. Daily, right? So, all different kinds of moisturizers, and there's a lot of variation depending on what your skin needs. Somebody who has a lot of acne is prone to oil producing skin. You're not going to use the same moisturizer as somebody else, but that doesn't mean you don't need a moisturizer. That's the key. You still need moisturizer even if you have oily skin. You just need to choose the right one. As you age, especially, the amount of moisture that your skin has naturally decreases. So you need to find one that works for your age, that works for your skin concerns. Maybe if you have sensitive skin, or if you have acne, or if you have sun damage or wrinkles, you need to find a moisturizer that works for you. But doing all these things, 2 things really, most important that I think, is exfoliation and SPF. But you're not going to exfoliate without following it by a great moisturizer. Well, these were the 10 things that people with great skin do. Have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully I will talk to you all soon.